Have you ever wondered if you're getting some really good mineral support for your health? Minerals run our entire electrical system. Pretty important system if you want the lights turned on. And so, as I've looked at minerals for, over 30, 35 years, there are some I recommended years and years ago that just fell by the wayside because they didn't test well and they didn't get good results. And I had found one that I really, really, really liked by CellCore, CT Minerals. And then they brought something on that I thought, well, that's interesting. Am I going to like it? Am I going to not like it? Well, we're going to discuss that today because sometimes a little pump in one of the minerals, just upping it, might make a difference for you. So joining me today is Shannon from CellCore. She's our favorite person in the world to educate all of us. Forrest and I just love her like a daughter. And so it's just a
Mm.
pleasure to have her here. And so why don't you share with us, Shannon, what people can know about two different products, why one, the other one, or how they might merge them for their best benefits for their body.
Absolutely. I'm happy to. Let me share my screen here so we can get a side-by-side comparison. So CellCore launched a few new products in March. TriMag Complex is another product, along with the Methyl B complex. So CT Minerals is one of the OG products of CellCore. It's one of the first products that the doctors formulated and came up with. And this is actually the most recent CT Minerals. It's gone through some evolution. And in this most recent formulation, we've got the CT Mineral blend. And then they added in some extra magnesium because everybody needs magnesium. Most people across the board are deficient magnesium. So real quick, let me just do a recap on what is this CT mineral blend. So it's the carbon technology. It's the bioactive carbons. So this one is going to have both humic and fulvic acids. So if we remember, humic and fulvic acids come from the soil. So they're naturally going to contain all the trace elements that come from the soil. So you think of the periodic table that we learned in like high school chemistry. The soil naturally contains all of those, even the ones that like trigger us when we think of like mercury, cadmium, arsenic, right? I mean, but we think about what is the human body comprised of? It is about 97-ish% carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. And that is primarily what these humic and fulvic acids are, these carbon chains. That other small remaining percentage is all the other trace elements on that periodic table in very minute quantities, but in the proper ratios that our bodies need, that any living organism needs. So that's the CT minerals is it's a really good, almost like multi-mineral. We have it listed this way on the supplement facts because there's going to be a slight variation from batch to batch. Like when you think about when you buy like a multi-mineral, you can see kind of all the isolated minerals kind of branched out in their respective kind of dosages. But this literally has every single mineral that your body needs in the proper ratios coming literally from the earth. And then again, we've added just a little bit extra magnesium because everybody needs it. So that's more of like your broad spectrum multi-mineral. I do want to say too, because this is such an important piece of this product, is CellCore's products have a lot of conductivity, have a lot of charged particles that are brought into the body that just promote healing. It just kind of amplifies like what we can do for people's healing journeys. And this product by far just blows even like our other products in CellCore's line, let alone like other supplement companies in general. So you're bringing a lot of energy into the body to really charge the mitochondria and to just donate all these available electrons to like offset free radicals and as an antioxidant support. Like there's just so many amazing benefits. Um, versus our TriMag complex that we just, yes, please. Yes, go ahead.
Before you go to TriMag,
Yes.
CT Minerals has done so well, not only for Forrest and me, but for the people I work with one-on-one, for our online community around the world. It's just been such a stellar product. It's part of our foundation four. We look at vitamin D, we have CT minerals, we have the biotoxin binder, we have a topical spray glutathione. It's like those are foundation that everybody should be on. And what just so impressed me about CT minerals was that conductivity of, correct me, it's 18,000, right?
Mhm.
Where
Yep.
most, pardon?
Just shy of 18,000. Yes.
Okay, so if we say 17,000 plus,
Yeah. Yeah.
then you look at most minerals on the market and they'll be anywhere from 400 to say 4,000, or even if you said
Mhm.
5,000, that difference is significant and the results are significant in energy and all the things that minerals benefit our body. So when I first heard that CellCore was coming out with a magnesium product, magnesium glycinate, it was like, oh, why would I want that? I already have the best. So at first, I didn't even look at it. I had major resistance because I just know how much I like CT minerals. However, when I started playing with it for myself, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, it was like, oh, there is a place for it. So for me, it didn't take away the benefits of CT minerals as a foundational product. What it might do, you might find that you can change your dose and then add a dose of the TriMag and have a really amazing, powerful combination. So why don't you share the TriMag story so people can realize it's really doesn't have to be an either or, it can be a blend.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say magnesium is probably one of the most popular supplements. I would say a lot of people are taking a magnesium supplement. Some people might take it for motility reasons. Some people might take it for like neurological, kind of like a calming effect on our nervous system. There's cardiovascular benefits, detox benefits, the liver. I mean, magnesium has over 300 kind of uses in our body that we're aware of. What's nice about this TriMag complex is you're getting, instead of like isolating out these different forms of magnesium, and that might be appropriate for some people in certain phases of their life. But if you just want a really good kind of overall general kind of cover your bases magnesium, this is going to have all of those components, all of those, well, not all of the forms, but some of the more popular kind of necessary forms, kind of all in one product. And then, we're always going to hang our hat on the carbon technology is just going to drive it deeper. It's going to drive it deeper than what maybe another company's magnesium that doesn't have the most bioavailable form of the mineral itself, but also driving it with the bioactive carbon technology. So I think there's a time and a place for both. Like, you could take CT minerals in the morning, and I think this is what Cheryl's going to talk about too. And then you could take a cap of the TriMag at night to really get your body relaxed, get your nervous system in the proper place to just have a really nice, restful, deep sleep. So I'll let you share too your experience.
Well, I had been noticing for about 6 or 7 weeks, just my legs feeling heavy. I was trying to figure out what it was because it wasn't muscle aches. I know what that is. It was sort of more on the nerve side. And so I thought, well, if it's nerves, that might be magnesium. I'm taking CT minerals. So I was really playing with some different ideas. And when I came back from Echo and had gotten some more training, some more insight, I just decided to go check my magnesium level, and I've been taking CT minerals for 2 years and doing really well on it, liking it. And it was really interesting. My magnesium levels were just a little bit low. So I thought, well, I'll just add a TriMag, take it in the morning. Didn't really notice a lot. And I thought, well, what if I take it at night? So many people take magnesium in the evening so it can help them with sleep. I normally sleep pretty well, but as this leg thing was going on, my sleep wasn't quite as good as normal. So what I did is I went to one CT mineral in the morning and one of the TriMag in the evening, and that combination seems to work really well. And since TriMag is another great value, if you're only doing one, there's 60 capsules. That's going to be a 2 month supply. So if you do one or two CT minerals, whatever you've been doing, or try even half, you're getting that magnesium in it, and a bottle's going to last you a couple of months. So that's just a really good combination. But TriMag alone isn't going to give you all the benefit that's in CT minerals. So if you had to pick and choose, I would do CT minerals, and that's why it's in our foundation four. But if you have any issues that specifically go with magnesium, with calming, with sleep, with legs, then 1 or 2 CT minerals in the morning, 1 TriMag at night. Try it, see what you notice. You might find you feel like an ever-ready bunny and that you can actually move and feel really well. So is there something else you wanted to add, Shannon?
Yes, this is the last thing I want to say about the TriMag complex. Obviously, it's a blend of different forms of magnesium, but you'll also see vitamin B6 on that label. And we just put that in there as a delivery mechanism. So B6 works really synergistically well with magnesium as far as absorption goes. So again, we got the bioactive carbons in there, of course, but B6 just to kind of give it that little extra oomph to really get into the cells to be metabolized. But that was the last thing I had to say about the beautiful TriMag complex.
Thank you very much, Shannon. And I really encourage you to give the two a try together. CT minerals in the morning and TriMag in the evening. See what you notice. Keep us posted because we're always excited to learn more of what's helping our community live their very best health.